Once again, we're back. It's John Cena Sr. and Catch Up in the Kitchen with John Cena Sr. And guess what? Today, I smoked cigars on a two-guy smoke shop in Seabrook. Might as well give them a plug. They got the best cigars. Okay.
Among the best.
There you go. So today, I brought Chef Jeff. It was hard getting him. He's busy. He cooks all over the world. The countries he goes to are unbelievable. But he said, today, John, I'll take some time, come to your show, and cook two of my favorite dishes. What are we cooking, Jeff?
Today, we're going to cook one of my favorite dishes, this chicken skillet enchilada. People love it. It takes about 10 minutes to put the whole thing together, which is the beautiful part of it, because then you can sit back and enjoy and smoke a nice cigar after you eat it.
I like to hear that. And then I'll tell you what, would you be willing to come back and do another set?
All depends how this goes.
All right, but you
All
come back.
depends if you're nice to me.
Here we go. And also, you know, Jeff, I just want you to know, we got a couple of people out there, you know, watching us. So first of all,
Wannabes.
we have the lovely Moniz, who's out there with their pasties and fig leaf.
Grandma's watching.
What's that, Mo?
My grandmother's watching.
Your grandmother's watching.
no.
So is everybody else in the audience watching. All right. And then we got, you know,
As long as you're
you
not
know,
wearing the fig leaf,
No,
we're
no,
okay.
no. You know who else we got out there to come down here and watch
This is
us?
the scary
We
part
have the
of it.
man that comes, sweet. He knew there was food. He could smell it all the way there in New Hampshire and Exeter. We got Big Phil.
Yeah,
And then for an extra special guest, because he doubts the ice cream cakes, he doubts the butter, because it's always like, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow.
He's always doubting.
We get passive, quiet Paul Pisano.
You know.
Right there from the
A
cigar.
passive, quiet Paul Pisano has a palate.
He does. Very
He's
good.
got the palate.
Yep.
Phil has no palate.
No, Phil just-
will eat anything.
He's like a garbage disposal.
That's right.
Siegel.
So
That's
welcome to the show, guys. It's a pleasure.
Yay!
So much fun.
And if you want, we can even have you come on camera if you want to show everybody what you look like. Come on
Well, I
over.
ruined the
Say
show,
hi.
but come on up.
What?
Yeah, come on over, yeah.
Oh, hey. Hi, everybody.
There's Paul.
Paul.
Look at that.
Look
So
at
now,
this.
there we go. You got the 4 cigars, not 2 guys, 4 guys cigar shop. Right there when we're done.
Let's do it.
Two.
Yep, we'll see you when you're done. All right.
4 is better than 2. All
So
right, we're
guess
going to get
what?
into this,
It's
right?
all you, my
We're
friend.
going to get in. So John's got this all set up. He's got his new induction cooktop over here. It doesn't get any better than that. So this is a chicken skillet enchilada. So we put everything together. We put it in the oven. We warm it up. And this is kind of how it goes. So the first thing that goes in is some onion. John's got this fancy cleaver here that I worry about because I like all my fingers. And if I do something wrong with my hand, then I got to go to the second-hand store, and that's not good either. Don't you love that joke?
That was
man.
Oh, that was
He's here all week. He's here all week.
That
And
was
I
cute.
live
Get
to
the
tell-
hook.
I live to tell that joke. You know, my kids dread it, but now they talk about it too. Isn't it great when you hear your adult kids saying the same corny things you used to say? All right, so skillet's hot. We got it set to 280. We're gonna pour in a little bit of oil, and we got to saute.
Oh, you need somebody else to saute with you. Would you like a spoon?
That we might need something.
How about a wooden spoon? Would that help you?
Yeah, a wooden spoon always works pretty good, right? We already got some onions done there.
I'm the sous chef today.
This is
I got hit with that a bunch
fancy
of times.
Yeah, I'm sure.
John, talk
Pretty
about how
bad
you
memories.
introduce
Yes.
the inductions now, and you can see it.
Oh,
right
well,
there.
oh, here we go.
Come on.
The
We
director
got props.
Moniz
We got new
out
props.
there.
Hey, why you talking about the induction cookware? How you can cook with that right now?
Phil's over there drooling. Paul's going, what the fuck? Oh, all right, so listen. What we decided was we got another smoker buddy named Rick. So Rick, I said, you know, I need a couple of induction cooktops for the show. So Rick gave me the New Wave 2 induction cookware. I was a doubter, I'll be honest with you. That pan took exactly 1 minute to reach 290 degrees. And I can tell you that having tested that, because I didn't want Jeff to come and cook and it not work, I used my thermometer. It held at whatever temperature I had it at. And then it's, when you turn that off, you can actually put your hand down. And it's cool. What else, Moniz?
I was going to say, just move the oil over like to this side or something. Yes, that's perfect. So we
How
can see
about
these beautiful new props. We've got a budget here now in the show.
So we have a whole onion in here, chopped nicely. We need 2 cloves of garlic. Diced, chopped, however. You know, in my opinion, you can't have enough garlic. The original recipe called for 1 clove, but,
No, I do 2 or 3 myself.
yep.
I'm a garlic guy.
Garlic's good for you.
Yeah, I don't care about
And
that.
you know, with all the cigars John smokes, he needs to have a lot of garlic.
It's not even the
offset.
cigars. It's Maurice is never around, so garlic's good.
I'm never
Keeps the vampires away.
Vampires. You got vampires running around the backyard here, right?
Well, I know a few people that say.
Some people have called Phil a vampire.
I'm not going there. Phil's a friend.
Well, Phil is a friend. So we add the garlic. We saute this up nice. We're gonna add a little more heat here.
Right. But I wish you could smell this.
Yeah, it does.
If we had
Smells
smell-o-vision here, man, this is awesome. Wow.
Melon
We are gonna need a mixing bowl. You have a mixing bowl, like a stainless steel bowl we can put all this in?
Just a second. Mo, why don't you go off
Come
camera
on,
and grab
it's
that?
tough to get a good sous chef these days.
No, listen, I'm just gonna be the, I like to work. I'm not gonna do that. That's like,
You like to work?
I like to watch and work. Yeah, that's good.
I thought you said you like to work.
I do like to work.
Paul, you like to work?
I can't hear you right now.
Phil, do you like to work? Phil says no. Phil doesn't like to work. All right, so we're sauteing these mushrooms, these onions.
Mo, come on and say hello
They
to people.
smell so good.
Mo, come on and say hello to the people.
Next week.
You can close on. Come on, say hello to the people.
Beautiful.
Now, wait, she's gonna complain about the location of the board, on the ball.
Well, we can put the
Can you
ball.
move that ball over, accomplice?
Yeah,
We can put the ball
no.
there.
You know what?
We can put the
Why don't,
ball
no, why don't,
there.
there you go. Why don't we do this?
No.
Where do you want?
This is dish
Doesn't
number
it- he
2,
wasn't
right?
in the bowl
Where do you
bowl.
want to put the bowl?
Is that better?
Beautiful. All
She's
right.
cooking, that's all
So
we need.
those
need
are
that
nice. They
induction
are
on there?
translucent, as they say.
No,
in
why
the
don't you come and
cooking
take that off? Come on,
Yeah,
Mo.
that's okay.
Mo, come on, come on, Mo.
I'm
They
good.
are translucent. We add about a half a
Smells so
teaspoon of
good.
brown
Oh.
cumin. Is that about a half
I
a
know, me too.
teaspoon? That's about a half a teaspoon.
Well, you know how I measure
And
the
if
old
you have
Italian
cold,
way.
it's gonna be good.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
There's there's a full, there's a table, That's how my grandmother taught me how to cook.
Okay.
Is it done yet? I'm hungry.
Who asked you to speak? My dog is quieter than you. See how nice Paul is? He's just watching you.
Smells, I cannot believe the
Paul's
smell.
nice and
Is that the smell
You know
awesome?
what?
Yeah.
We're not going to use this cooking bowl.
No?
I just wanted to see if you had one.
How cute is that?
We're going
It's,
See, I'm glad I brought out the
to
nicer
do this
one.
a slightly different way, all right?
Listen, go for it. You're the guy cooking today, not me.
So to this, the onions are nice and translucent. Now we want to add some chicken. So there's a
How much
couple,
chicken? How much
couple of
chicken?
different ways to approach the chicken. Some people want to buy rotisserie chicken and scrape the chicken off of that. I prefer not to. I prefer to get 5 chicken thighs. I pre-cooked these. So pre-cooking them means I put them on a cookie sheet in a 350-degree oven for about a half an hour. Chicken thighs come out nice and cooked. We cut them up into bite-sized pieces, and we add it in here. Chicken's already cooked, so we don't need to do a long time in here. We just need to really warm it up.
So could we also use that Purdue, those Purdue strips, already cooked?
Sure,
Which
why
one was
not,
it? Yeah,
right?
okay, all right, good.
Why not? Anything to make it easier.
Want to grab the 2 little paper plates and throw them in there?
Do
So
what?
he has more room. The 2 little paper plates, throw them in the garbage
2
bag.
little paper
Come on, sous
plates.
chef.
All right.
Come
And we warm
on.
this all the way through.
Here you go, bunnies.
All right. To this, we add a can of black beans. I prefer Goya black beans.
Go after Holy Black.
I
Okay.
prefer Goya black beans. You know why?
No.
They're the cheapest ones on the shelf.
Well, you can see I brought the right guy.
Yeah, no. Well, you can't.
Ooh, that smells really
You can't
good.
spend a lot of money frivolously on stuff because then you don't have enough money left over to buy cigars.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
I know a guy named, I'm not gonna mention his name, he's on a fixed income now. We're making him a cardboard sign. Hopefully he'll be all set.
Who's
Right,
on the
Phil?
fixed income?
No, I'm only kidding you.
No. Leave Phil alone.
Hey, look, look, right there, get the chicken right off the board.
Uh-oh. We're wasting chicken. We don't
Right.
want to waste
You can't-
any
no.
food here, all right? And we
So I can
go
tell you a
on
story, Jeff. Phil
all
went
the
deer
way
hunting.
through.
They shot a deer. They couldn't find it that night. They're gonna go look for it in the morning. Still couldn't find a deer. So, what do you think about a hunter like that? Shoots a deer and can't find it.
That's, I know somebody like that.
Who's that?
Phil.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Something might have taken it away at night.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh dear. You know, he was trying to buck the trend.
I'm drinking coffee on these shows, and I'm gonna stop booze.
He was trying to buck the trend, but instead, you know, he
Now what are you adding?
just went back into the bakery and tried to find a little dough.
I have to tell you something. This is a compliment to Paul. We did find Da Rafiki, which is up in Haverhill, Massachusetts.
What a
I'll
pastry.
tell you, that pastry is unbelievable. I've been there like 6 times.
Yeah.
Not a good place to go.
I've worked to the,
Let's hope they find a bigger space. I got to tell you that those people are just so friendly and nice. Yep, they're great folks.
Beautiful pastry.
Yeah.
Now what are you adding into
So
this?
now we have a bottle
Really
of buy your favorite salsa.
Oh, your
Okay.
favorite.
Whatever salsa is your favorite, dump the whole bottle in there. There's another way to do this, but I just prefer to use the salsa because it's nicely mixed. The other way to do it is to get a can of enchilada sauce. But then you've got to add some stuff to it. So I like to use the salsa that has usually some fire roasted corn in it and kind of spices the whole thing up a little bit. This is going to add a lot of flavor to this dish. Okay? And we kind of mix that all up. We've got to get the pan going again. And then, what do we call this? We call this chicken skillet enchiladas. We got to add some enchiladas. So I love chicken enchiladas, but it's such a pain in the neck to make an enchilada, fold it, and bake it and all that. This is much easier. So you take the enchiladas, you tear them.
Don't even cut them?
Yeah, just tear them. Nobody's going to know the difference. This is about a minimal amount of work.
Phil's already saying, no, you don't do that with enchiladas.
You don't.
No.
You just tear them up and you put them in the pan, and then we're going to mix that all together and get it nice and hot.
sing.
All right. So what else? We got some more stories, right?
I don't know. I'm watching you cook. Everybody else is watching you cook.
How was your Thanksgiving?
How
I
many?
want to hear all about your
hold it.
Thanksgiving.
How many of these things enchiladas? 4.
Four enchiladas. And the nice thing about enchiladas is these keep forever. You don't have to refrigerate them. They just stay like that
Uber healthy.
and make this
What
dish.
is the name of this dish?
And this is gluten-free, too.
What is the name of this?
This is the chicken skillet enchilada.
Okay.
No offense, Moniz, but if you were listening, not talking to Phil, you
I
probably
was in the production room.
I'm sure you and Phil were in the production room. You both came.
Come on.
I am not going there. Michelle, it's okay. He's sitting right here smiling.
One of the nicest things about this dish is I get to use my cast iron skillet.
Okay.
This cast iron skillet, I bought this cast iron skillet at a yard sale when I was in college many years ago. It's been around, I'm on my second marriage, and this has seen
Cool.
all of those years.
All in the back of your head?
All of those years. I think I bought this when I had hair.
That's
Are the green onions for the next dish?
No. The green onions are for this. That's the coup de grace. But we need to add in some chilies.
Coup de grace.
I love it.
I gotta leave. This show's too high
It's
class, man. I
intentionally.
can't. Whoa!
These are dried green chilies. You need to be careful when you buy these. You don't want to buy the hot ones if you're like me. I like to buy the mild ones. This just adds a lot of flavor to it.
Coup de grace.
This is so nice.
Coup de grace. I speak French.
I'm not going
Just
there.
did there, okay? And then the last thing we add to this is we add about a half a cup of sour cream.
Oh, I want to see you measure that.
Is that about a half a cup?
Nah, a little more. Nah.
No, there you
A little
go.
more?
A little more, right, Paulie?
Oh, yeah.
A little more sour cream. A little more. A little more.
Sour cream? You don't want to make this too watery,
We
right?
ain't gonna get watery
No?
because the sour cream will cook down. Wow, it looks good already.
Just warm this all the way through.
You know what Phil just said? Me have some now? Not now.
Oh, Phil, you can time this is going to be all done in 5 minutes.
Enchilada, good.
It's going to be a beautiful thing.
He's holding up a sign said just enough for me.
This should go in the book.
Oh,
This is
listen.
a nice quick dish.
It is very good.
That's what I love
And
about
you
it.
can
It's
do your-
quick, it's
Use
easy.
your own stuff, your own ingredients if you want, other than like your own salsa, your own flavor.
And, you
Very
know,
good.
my wife's relatives love this dish, and I have to give them an air of authenticity. Because they are from
Very
Puerto
nice.
Rico, and they come up here and I make this for them all the time,
Oh, they-
and it disappears. I made 2 skillets worth the other night for a pre-Thanksgiving meal. And it all went. There were no leftovers, which is
How nice.
ideal, right?
Could you crush taco shells and put it in there as well?
Yeah, sure. You could be flexible. That's a
Good
good idea.
question,
Why don't you come to the show next
That's a
time?
good idea. One of the serving things that's a good idea to do that my grandson thought of, you know,
Good
the
question.
wisdom comes out of 15-year-olds, is to take the little scoopers and scoop this out to you.
Ooh, oh.
You know, that was his idea.
Really, nobody's on a fixed income here except me.
I thought it was.
Nobody got the cardboard sign except Monique said, see this? I can write on this saying, old,
Grandma,
need help.
Grandma.
See, yeah.
John, how's that oven doing?
We're at 500.
Is that oven at 5? So
You said
need
500.
a
I would use a
500.
broiler, but you want to use the oven.
I've never used the broiler for this. I've always used the oven.
Okay, let's use the oven.
So what did we put in here? We put in an onion, chopped nice. We put in 2 cloves of garlic,
I'm listening.
chopped nice.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
We put in a can of black beans.
Yep,
We put a bottle of salsa.
yep.
What else we put in here? Oh, some 4 enchiladas.
Yep.
4 corn tortillas.
Yeah.
That make an enchilada.
Yep.
And some sour cream, a generous half a cup of sour cream.
Paul
now
likes
John's
sour
going to take, and you can.
I'm not going to do anything. You are.
Well, you're holding my
Not
cheese.
because what kind of cheese is it?
This is the best Market Basket Mexican 4-cheese blend. You know, because we're all on fixed incomes, and
I know I am. I don't know what he, Bill, he's out there driving a Cadillac,
Yeah,
smoking
same
$50 Atabay cigars. All he says he's got a machine in his basement. I turn the shit out in the morning. You don't care.
nice. You know, we all want to be like Phil when we grow up,
Rich and famous? No, I don't think so.
right? So this is it. So this is all warmed through. Now we do the finishing touch. We put about a cup of shredded cheese over this whole thing. We try not to make too much of a mess in John's kitchen, but it's
No
John's
worries.
kitchen.
No
He'll clean up.
No, Monique's cleans
Enjoy,
up
y'all
after.
clean, no worries, do what you have to do. I enjoy the
No worries, do what you have to do. Add the water, add the stuff. That's all right, Mo.
Look at that. We've got a generous cup
Look
of cheese
how
on there.
pretty.
And now we pop this in the oven. We need a mapine. Some of us know what a mapine is, right? Maybe we need 2 mapines. We can pop this in the oven for 3 minutes.
I didn't think Jim Martin was here, but
Open the oven.
we're going over to the oven, Mo.
To the oven.
I think I'm doing that thing.
We just gotta melt the cheese, and then Phil can taste this.
Now I'm going to tell you something. No offense,
Yes, sir.
but just to change your recipe.
Yes, sir.
So in 500-degree oven, to get what you want, I think, personally, I would alter the recipe. I would probably do the broiler, which is going to be at 500 to 600 degrees, at the same low we got, the lowest rack, maybe second rack up. That would take probably 2 minutes, crisp, brown, crispy, just like that.
Well,
But we're going to do it's your recipe. I'm not sticking my nose in that one.
I could try that.
Well, next time we do it,
Yeah,
we'll
we
send
have to
yes,
bring
sir.
one.
We'll give it a
And then
shot.
you wouldn't need to heat up the oven so much.
No, because the broiler would probably take us 2 minutes, so it'd be done. So I think this is a great recipe. I've never seen it. I've never heard of it. So I hope everybody out there is waiting to try this, because look at Phil's he's sitting there with a bit of a fork and a spoon already. It's like, wow.
I love that it's so quick and easy.
Why did you come, Phil? Food free. Yeah,
Well,
see, yeah, you're hungry.
We
Yeah.
enjoy feeding people, right?
Yeah,
Couple of Italian
you know
guys.
what? We just cook. I love to cook. And that's why I started the show. And when I first started the show, I said, look, I'm not a chef. I'm just a regular guy like everybody else. I just do what I want to do. But the secret to cooking is it's got to come from here.
That's right.
That's where the success from food comes. And you can't be afraid to make a mistake. It's like Moniz. I want to learn to decorate cakes and bake cookies. I said, I'll show you how. But I don't want to do it.
Right.
Well, then why don't you even bring it up? But
wish
that's
I
what
was
cooking
that
is all about. Cooking is not being afraid. I'm going to start another show. I did it once already. The last show we did was leftovers for cooking, and we did the gobbler pizza.
Oh, that was delicious.
I didn't put the second pizza on I made with leftovers, roast beef, mashed potatoes, gravy, deep fried onion rings, and a mild pepper jack cheese. That was very good. So I think we're going to do leftovers for cooking. You want me to check this for you?
Wait, why don't you check that?
Oh,
No, look at
want it to
that.
brown up a little bit?
No, I think that's all right. We can go another 30 seconds. We don't want Phil to burn his mouth tasting it.
Believe me, if you put that pan in front of Phil, I guarantee 30 seconds.
It's all gone.
His mouth won't feel a thing.
I'm gone.
And if you're not careful, pan might be dented from his teeth.
No, not my cast iron.
Yeah, No, you're not safe living with Phil, believe me.
Not my cast iron pan. All right, we can take this out.
You don't want that browned?
No,
I can turn the broiler on, we can put that little brown on top?
No, I've never browned it. Never browned it. Never browned it. We don't want brown.
Prejudice.
Look at this.
Oh, how
Can you see that, Mo?
beautiful.
Can
Wait,
you see that? Wait a minute.
how do
wait
I
a
do
minute.
it?
The coup de
Like
grace.
Well, as a
That is
matter of
close.
fact,
The coup de grace.
Very
can't see it.
nice. And then tilt it for
Coup de
everyone.
grace
That is
is to put some green
beautiful.
onions on top.
some of that French shit, coup de grace.
Normally, I put some
I
cilantro
love
on,
it.
but John doesn't like cilantro.
No, here, you got some left.
Oh.
I don't, no.
Look
Yeah,
how
yeah,
I'm
that's
showing
awesome.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
So you know what we
That's
need to
beautiful.
do? Why don't we get a couple of plates and let's just try it?
Right.
Get some
Yeah,
paper.
that's all the paper
Yeah, come
plates
on,
are
we'll
right
try it.
I
there.
have a paper
That's right.
plate here. Can we
There
use
you
these
go.
paper
Yeah,
plates?
that's what
yeah,
they're
yeah.
for.
All right.
You got some plastic forks?
I'm just gonna use my spoon.
That's all right. No, that's Phil's. Oh, I'll get you a different spoon if you want. Is that one working?
All right.
You want a different one, Jeff?
Probably, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Here, let's use this spoon right here. That's perfect. That's fine.
There we go.
Oh,
Bon appetit.
Awesome, thank you.
Here you go. Use this one right here.
That might work a little better.
Okay. Hey, buddy, what are you waiting for?
Wait. Good.
Here's your fork. That looks
Oh, thank
Bon
you.
appetit.
Let me
That
get
looks really
some.
good.
John, a little plate for you.
Monique's
Oh.
first.
Monique's first.
Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit, please.
That's good for her.
Absolutely.
Here you go, Mo.
Look at that cheese. Just look at that cheese.
Let me take this off for you so you
Monique,
Oh.
you ready?
Okay, I'll be right back.
You get yours? Oh, yeah. Get over
Yeah,
there.
this is for the same.
I want to eat
Get
it
out of my
right
kitchen. Monique's.
I'm coming.
Look at that. We got leftovers for tomorrow.
Come on, Mo. Come
Just
get.
give me the
Come on, Mo. Come
Can-
get.
I don't want
Yeah,
it.
come on, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, that's great.
So, what do you think, guys?
John,
Good.
Thank you very much.
we need
Yeah.
a couple of forks.
We don't have any forks, but that's all right.
Nice, easy.
Here are forks.
Oh, wow.
How is that, boys?
Really good.
So, you know what, Jeff? All I'm going to say is thanks a lot, Jeff. Thanks, Phil. Thanks,
a
Paul.
pleasure.
Moniz, thank you very much. I don't know about you, but we'll see you next time at Catching Up the Kitchen with John Cena Sr. Right now, I think it's time to taste chicken enchilada.
Bon appetit.
Come on, let's go.
Yay.
Let's try this. See what